Souter, who graduated from the School of the Art Institute of Chicago and the University of Chicago. He pursued a career as an international photojournalist, filmmaker, video and television writer, director and producer, traveling throughout the world. Together with his wife Janet, he began writing books full-time in 1997 for traditional publishers in the U.S., London, and Paris. The 50 volumes to date include histories, fine arts, biographies, young adult, and military subjects. Gerry and Janet live in Arlington Heights for 40 years now. Gerry, come on up, please.
Alrighty. I was very happy to receive this opportunity to write this because you don't often get a chance to talk about what it is you do in a way that you can try to explain it to people. And the best way I could explain it was the way I did today. I call this the portable time machine. I am in Spain. Dawn is breaking. A thin line of red-orange above the horizon. The sky has lightened to a deep purple vault, swept clear of wispy cirrus clouds, and even the birds have disappeared. It is cold. The hard, wet cold that comes with early rising, coating every surface with a moist film of dew. My ripped and filthy green jacket is stiff with sweat and weighs on my shoulders like a rigid carapace, a husk that offers no protection for my growling empty stomach. It also cannot hide the shivering caused by more than the chill air. I face the French, rank on rank of cavalry, their burnished helmets glowing in the dim sunrise, their swords gripped tight, erect, sharp. Horses snort steam from their nostrils and paw the rocky plain that must cross in the teeth of our rifled muskets and the cruel stabbing of bayonets. The fierce sweat on their flanks rises in a mist, causing the sun's disk to shimmer. I am in Spain, and it is 1809. I wear the shako and remnants of the uniform of the British 91st Rifles. I will live or die in the next few moments, and the shivering won't stop. The French colonel in the center of the first rank of pigtailed dragoons raises his sword, and the horses walk forward, advancing in line, heads shaking, stinking of saddle sores and lather. The rising mist follows them like a malevolent fog. My Baker rifle is held at present. My hands are numb, mouth dry. The taste of gunpowder is bitter on my tongue. The bugle sounds. Turn the page. My smartphone's email ringtone chimes, and the spell is shattered. The time machine winds backward toward the present, and I replace a bookmark into the closing chapter of my well-thumbed copy of Bernard Cornwell's Sharp's Rifles. How many times have I stood on this Spanish plain and faced the French charge? At least 3. The book's pages are yellowing, the hairs on my arms still tingle. I lick my lips, sweeping away the taste of gunpowder as I read my email message. The words on the handheld phone screen fight for my attention. I still hear the scream of rankers' defiance on either side of me, and the plunging barrage of our massed guns. See the dying French tumbling from their saddles, looming large, blocking out that all-seeing sun. The email cancels a meeting at the village hall that I had shifted 2 other appointments to attend. Damn you to hell, you stinking French bastards! I'll have your guts for garters! I shout into my empty office. The dozing cat on the corner of the desk is startled and retreats, scattering some papers. On the other corner of my desk, the time machine sits, reeking of blood and sweat, and trembling slightly from the thunder of horses' hooves, hammering the Galician soil, striking sparks from the scattered rocks, wild-eyed and yellow-teethed there. But my lunch break is over, and my faithful time machine must go back to its place in the ranks of its brethren. Nestled next to the relentless futurist firemen of Fahrenheit 451, the courtroom of Atticus Finch, Carl Sagan's illumination of the cosmos, the shot-swept decks of Horatio Hornblower's frigate Surprise, the sensuous phrases of Leaves of Grass, and the snow-muffled rush of determined men at Trenton in the pages of 1776. Shelf on shelf on shelf on shelf, my time machines transport me through space on churning pages with words pushed together in lines of type, sifted through the imaginations of storytellers.